Alright, this is going to be a bit more different than my usual videos. I'm in the park. I want to make this quick video to tell you about this thing. So let's see. Hook, because you will lose your attention, so you have to decide in 30 seconds if you watch this or not. Okay, so I've noticed that when people try to quit pornography, they do pretty much everything. They install a blocker, they reset the streak, they watch a motivational video, but they always avoid doing something. And it's not just about pornography. I've noticed that with quitting gaming and quitting alcohol and quitting smoking and whatever, you are left with a void. You are left with an emptiness when you quit something. And then you will have to face your real life, the life that is new to you, the life without that habit. So with pornography, for example, when you quit watching it, and you will still be sitting in that same room, but now you don't watch that and you don't do that thing anymore. And so your brain will start to give you ideas. Maybe just open that website for 1 second. Let's see if we can handle it. Or just one peek, it won't hurt us. Or let's watch that funny girl from TikTok or whatever. And that's where you will be more vulnerable to relapse. And so you are left with that void, and then you have these thoughts in your mind to fill that void. And what's easier than to go back to the shit that you remove from your life? And that's when literally going outside and taking a walk is something that you need to do. Oh, this sounds stupid and maybe weird because literally I'm in the park, but yeah, get outside of that room, go take a walk, go to the gym, do something fun, learn cooking, go dancing, make photos, even if they're shit like mine. Who cares? Join a community. If not something offline, join a community online. There are plenty of forums and subreddits and whatever. Even my tribe in SEVER, if you get the app. Build something with your hands or with your online skills. There are so many opportunities these days. Everybody is doing insane things with Claude and ChatGPT and whatever. And you don't have to feel like you are left behind, but yeah, you can do pretty much a lot of things that you couldn't do 5 years ago when you had to know all these extra skills. So there are many things that you can do to feel that emptiness, that bad habit left behind you, even if it's even if it wasn't pornography and it was gaming, like I've said, or you know, binge drinking, binge eating, smoking, all that stuff. The funny thing for me, it wasn't that easy to just quit porn all on its own. It was much easier to find something else to do. Sure, I've talked about it before because of God. I quit because I felt shameful, and I've used post-it notes and whatever to count my streak. But that's not the point here. I also had to fill up that void with something else. And when I started to focus more on doing other things rather than focusing on quitting pornography, that's when I found it much easier to quit. I started many projects that, sure, many failed, but guess what? I've learned things from them. A failed website or a failed business or whatever. It happens to many of us. It's whatever, you learn shit, you apply it to the next one, and that one might fail, might succeed, you apply it to the other one, and so on. And I also think that, sure, porn is the problem, but in many cases dealing with your life, with your situation, is actually the bigger problem, because that's where I think porn comes into play. You are sitting alone, you are lonely, you are bored, you have nothing to do. Maybe your job is, making it very hard for you, or your school. And so porn is that release that you use in order to escape the reality, because let's face it, reality is kind of weird these days. And I'm not going to say that it sucks, but it can suck. I'm sure that no amount of money or whatever relationship you have will fix certain things in your life. So that's where I think porn is not really the issue. It's just a tool that you use in order to not face the bigger issues, the boredom, the loneliness, the having nothing else to do, the wasting time. If you're trying to quit pornography, don't make your whole life around that issue. Sure, get the streak, get the app, get the blocker, get SEVER, my app. It's free now, most of it. But then also go and live, go and do stuff with your life, with your time, even if it's shit like my photos are or whatever. Even if you go to the gym for 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years, and you don't see any progress, you're probably doing something wrong. But still, make friends, learn something new, write a journal, learn to play piano, whatever, man. Just even if you go walking in the park every day, make it a habit. 10,000 steps, do it. It's going to make you much happier and healthier, and you will realize things that you couldn't realize before because you're occupied watching porn. Because the goal isn't to live your life just avoiding porn and trying to avoid porn all the time. No, the goal is to create a life and to live a life where porn and other bad habits like that has less and less room in it. I hope this makes sense. Subscribe for more and get the app.